So, want to know how I made a Minecraft mod that adds things from BTD6? Well, it all started over 200 days ago with this program called Creator, which is a free software that makes making Minecraft mods very accessible for anyone. I think I'll name this Funny Balloon Mod. Okay, now we can start adding some features. First and foremost, I want to add darts, since they are a pretty iconic weapon in BTD6. Now I can go through and customize all these settings to make the darts functional and useful in the game. I will also need to make a texture to represent the item. I think that looks pretty good, so I'll save it and add it as the item texture for the darts. Now I'll change some other settings like the throw animation and the maximum stack size. On this page, I can change the damage and knockback values. I'm also going to make a custom 3D model for the dart using a software called Blockbench. Now I can upload the Java model to the mod resources. And now the model is selectable in this menu. We also need to add the texture for the model. Now I can test the darts in-game. The throws are a bit weak and they should probably deal more damage, so I may need to change some of its stats. I'll make those quick changes now. Now I will add possibly the most iconic part of Bloons, the actual Bloons. I'll start with the red balloon. I am going to make a model and texture for the balloon before I set up the rest of its stats. For that, I will go back to Blockbench. I think this is a good enough model for the Bloons. Now I will upload the model to Creator and add it to the red balloon entity, along with the texture. I can also change the color of the spawn egg to be red. On this page, I can change various other stats of the red balloon, like its health, speed, and attack damage. This page lets me change the AI behavior of the balloon using simple block code. Now I'll see if the red balloons work in game. The balloons seem to be working correctly, but I think something might be off with the dart model. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to fix that. For now, I will test the red balloons in survival mode. I think they work pretty well. And then I can reuse the model for the red balloon, but change the texture to make it blue for the blue balloon. I can also duplicate the red balloon mod element to make the blue balloon, since it will be similar, but a bit more powerful. Now I need to add the balloon model to the blue balloon and set the new texture. I will also increase the health of the blue balloons to make them a little stronger than the red ones. I made a texture for the camo balloons as well. Now I will duplicate the blue balloon element to make the camo balloons. This process is pretty similar to the other balloon types, so I will skip until there is something interesting. Now I will make the camo balloons spawn with the invisibility effect to make them a bit more difficult to deal with. To do this, I will make a procedure that runs when a camo balloon spawns. Then make the procedure give the invisibility effect to the camo balloon that just spawned. I set the effect duration to be really high so the effect would not wear off for a long time. And now I will make a procedure that removes the invisibility effect when the camo balloon takes damage. Turns out setting the invisibility effect duration to 50 quintillion seconds is not the best idea. I'm going to lower the effect duration so it doesn't cause an error. Now I can test all the balloon types I've made this far in the game. As you can see, the camos are invisible until you hit them. And they deal quite a bit of damage. Now I will create a procedure that will have a random chance to give drops when the balloons are killed. Now I will need to create the item the balloons drop. I will call them rubber shards, and there will be a variant for each type of balloon. Now I can add the item to my procedure and repeat this process for the other balloon types. And if everything is working correctly, I should have a random chance to get rubber shards that correspond to the type of balloon I pop. Now I will make a purple balloon texture with a lot of effort. And also create the texture for the purple rubber shard. I am also going to add an iron spike item that will be used in the dart crafting recipe. Now I will make the recipe for the iron spike. I think the recipe will look like this. And I'll make it craftable with the recipe shifted up like this as well. Now I can make the recipe for the darts. Now I am going back to block bench to make the model for a dartling gun. Now that the dartling gun model is done, I can go back to mCreator, upload it, and then make the dartling gun actually functional. Although it still shoots darts, I need to make the dartling gun a bit more powerful than the normal base darts, so there is a benefit to crafting it. And now I just need an item texture for the dartling gun. This should be fine for that. And here is some footage of the dartling gun working in the game. It seems mostly fine besides it doing a little too much knockback, so I think I will lower that. I don't want this video to be too long, so I decided to split it up into a few parts. The next ones will be coming soon. In the meantime, consider liking the video if you enjoyed it and subscribing to my channel if you don't want to miss my new videos. It's free and I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.